this process is what saved my life. And I remember all the emotions and the feelings and the pride and the ego and all the things that I was going through before and during my intervention. And because of that, that's where my passion is. That's where my interest grew in interventions. That's when I decided that I wanted to go and get all the certifications and all the training that I needed to be a professional interventionist, but also the hundreds of hours and hundreds of interventions that I sat in on. That's what prepared me for what I do today. People get in touch with me through Intervention Now, and that opens up that line of communication. So many people don't know what to do about addiction. They don't know how to handle their loved ones or their friends, and that's where an interventionist comes in. And you know, all I want to do is guide you through this process. You know, I'm there to help the family heal. Because for me, an intervention is as much about the family healing and getting their lives back as it is about getting the addict into treatment. There's hours of phone work that goes on in advance to my arriving at their location. And I talk to every family member. We prepare letters. I use the Johnson model. So every family member is going to write a letter to that person telling them how their addiction has affected their lives. And we go over every possible scenario that can happen during the intervention, every emotion, every reaction, everything that can happen. Because, you know, we hope for the best, but we plan for the worst. When I arrive, I think families are relieved because finally somebody's there that knows how to deal with this disease. Somebody's there to explain the process, not only of the intervention, but of addiction. I think I opened their eyes to a lot of things that they didn't know about addiction and the progressiveness of it. Even though you know how bad your addiction is, you know how unmanageable your life is as an addict or an alcoholic, you've never heard it before from your mother or from your wife or from your grandmother or from your children. I want families to know that I'm going to stay engaged with their loved one throughout treatment, throughout their discharge, throughout hopefully the rest of their lives. You know, I hope to stay plugged in not only to that family, but to your loved one, because that's how this whole thing works. And I need their help as much as they need my help after this process happens. Are you willing to do whatever it takes to get between your loved one and drugs and alcohol?